if I'm being completely honest, the Sennheisers sound better than the Sonys. Sennheiser Momentum Wireless 3.0 versus the Sony WH-1000XM4s. Let's get into the video. What's going on, everybody? Dave here with another video, and today we have a direct comparison, or a versus video if you will, of two premium wireless noise canceling headphones on the market. So if you're in a position where you're deciding on whether to purchase one of these, I'll let you know which one you should get. And again, if you want to receive notification for more content like this, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so that when I drop a new video, you'll get notified. So the Sonys are coming in at $348, where the Sennheiser Momentum Wireless 3s are coming in at $400. These are their retail prices. I'll have links in the description for the most up-to-date pricing for these headphones so that you guys can be sure that you're getting the best deal when you try to purchase these. So both of these headphones do give off more of an office work from home use case. I wouldn't recommend either of these headphones for vigorous activities, working out, even sweating in these, because at this price point, you're not looking to ruin the leather or the quality of either of these headphones. So let's get into the physical differences. Starting with the Sennheisers, but they pretty much have a metal build, which is super premium. It adds a little bit of heft to the headphones, so it makes it feel like you actually have something in your hand or on your head for most part. There's really nice leather quality with these headphones, even on the headband, on the ear cups. I've actually had the Sennheiser Momentum Wireless 2s, which were a pair of my favorite noise canceling headphones back in the day, and even those headphones had great leather quality on them as well, in the ear cups and on the headband. One major gripe with the Sennheiser Momentum Wireless 2s were that the ear cups were just way too small, and the ear cups for the Sennheiser Momentum Wireless 3s are really large, especially for someone that has a big head like myself. You won't need to worry about the headphones or the ear cups pressing on your ears, or you not being able to fit your entire ear into the ear cup. As premium as the build quality is, or the physical build quality is for the Sennheiser Momentum 3s, there's also a major downfall here, a major con here. It's sliding mechanism. Maybe it's just my pair that's like this, but the sliding mechanism, there's no friction. So usually I'll have these on my head and they're just constantly sliding. I never really get that fixed fit on my head with these headphones. So for me, this sliding mechanism that Sennheiser uses, I know it's what they're known for. It's how they make some of their premium headphones. But this sliding mechanism just doesn't work for me. The Sonys, on the other hand, they're super light. They're mostly made out of plastic, and they do have a clicking mechanism instead of Sennheiser's sliding mechanism to adjust the fit on the headband for the headphones. But you don't get as premium as a quality leather as you do for the Sennheiser Momentum Wireless 3s. And one more physical difference, the Sonys do come with touch controls, where the Sennheisers do have what I would say is called a control center on the right ear cup. The fit, hands down, the best fit and the comfort goes to Sony's here. I'm gonna say Sony has the best fit and the best comfort that you can get for over-ear noise canceling headphones on the market. They're made out of plastic, but that makes them super light. The clamping force is close to negligible, and I can wear these for hours if I don't start to feel a little bit of the cabin pressure coming in from the noise canceling. But we'll get to the noise canceling later on in the video. For the Sennheisers, as much as I like the Sennheisers, they kind of take an L here with their fit and with their comfort. Like I mentioned before, this sliding mechanism that's in the headband, it doesn't allow me to wear the headphones for a long period of time, where it just feels like I'm always constantly adjusting the Sennheiser Momentum 3s. I don't know if this is just my model or maybe I just got a faulty one. The Sennheiser Momentum Wireless 2s that I do have, I still do have, their sliding mechanism is a whole lot stiffer than this one, or just has a whole lot more friction. But these are just too loose for me, where I love the sound of the Sennheisers. It's just so irritating that I have to constantly be adjusting them. But again, that might just be my model. So let's get into the control and the features of the Sennheisers and the Sony XM4s. One major feature that you do need for your headphones is multi-point connectivity. That's when you can connect your headphones to multiple devices. And both the Sony and the Sennheisers give you that feature. Both the Sony and the Sennheiser do have wear sensors. The Sonys have their wear sensor on the left ear cup, where the Sennheiser have their wear sensor on the right ear cup. So what that means is that whenever you take the Sonys or the Sennheisers off, your music automatically pauses. If you were on a phone call while using the Sonys or the Sennheisers, the headphones would automatically mute your call. Both the Sonys and the Sennheisers do come with an app where you can change the EQ settings and you can access all the other features. So for the Sonys, you can choose to toggle whether or not you want the speak to chat feature on or off, whether you want voice prompts, notifications going to your phone while you're using the headphone. Where on the Sennheisers, you can choose whether you want to enable the tile functionality within the headphones, whether you want to change the sound profiles or make other adjustments, or even if you want to turn on or off the wear sensor in the headphone. Battery life. And this is where Sony kind of steals the show. Unfortunately, the Sennheisers don't have the battery life that you would expect for a pair of $400 headphones. 20 hours simply is not enough. There are often times where I've used them and it feels closer to 15 or 16 hours. But I wouldn't say that the battery life should be a deciding factor, but I do wish I got a little bit more juice out of something I just spent $400 on. Where the Sonys, on the other hand, when I first got these, I charged them up, and I believe I went a month and a half to 2 months without charging the Sony headphones. And the Sonys give you a total of 30 hours of battery life. Sound quality. Because sound is subjective, it's very difficult to walk around saying this headphone sounds better than this headphone, or this headphone sounds better than that headphone, especially when these headphones are coming with their designated apps where you can actually adjust the EQ settings and the sound profiles for these headphones. So even when a headphone comes super flat, super bassy, you can change it to your liking. So with that being said, for these headphones, in their right out of the box with their neutral flat sound signature, I'm gonna say the Sonys have a lot of bass. That's what I would designate the Sonys as. A headphone with a lot of bass, which is good because I feel like everybody just likes bass. I often listen to the Sonys in their neutral sound profile or in their flat sound profile. The thing is that the Sonys are awesome regardless of the music that you're going to be listening to. And like I said, you can always adjust them. You can always adjust the sound profile to fit your liking if you feel there's just too much bass. Because what often happens when you do get headphones that are tuned a little bit bass heavy, the bass does tend to bleed into the mids, like the vocals, and into the instruments. Now let's get to the sound quality of the Sennheiser Momentum Wireless 3s. Here's what I got to say about the Sennheiser Momentum Wireless 3s. These are not the best noise canceling headphones, but these are the best sounding headphones that have noise canceling. Does that mean they're better than the Sonys? Ooh, that's pretty tough to decide. But I like the sound of the Sennheisers way more than I like the sound of the Sonys. In my other headphone reviews, I prefer to listen to my music how the artist who engineered or wrote the song or played the music designed the music to sound like. And the Sennheisers deliver just that. If I'm being completely honest, the Sennheisers sound better than the Sonys. And that's without taking any particular music genre into consideration. These sound clear, they sound crisp, and the bass goes deep. I personally don't feel that you always need that deep rumble. It just distorts your music. Sometimes you can't even really hear what the vocalist is saying. You can't really enjoy the vocalist's voice. You can't really enjoy the instrument separation. Granted, there are times when I'm listening to the Sonys and I do have to look over my shoulder because it felt like I heard an instrument behind my back. That's how good both of these headphones sound, to be very honest. But I cannot deny how clear and crisp the Sennheiser sound. So if I had to pick a winner between the Sonys and the Sennheisers for noise canceling, I'd give it to the Sonys. But for sound quality, I give it to the Sennheisers. But with that being said, let's get into noise canceling. So the Sonys are best in class when it comes to noise canceling. And when I mean best in class, best in class. Period. You don't get any better noise canceling than you do from the Sonys. Bose is known for their noise canceling, but I often feel so much cabin pressure when I wear the Bose NC700s. But the Sonys are just in a league of their own when it comes to noise canceling. So like I said earlier, the Sennheisers, they're the best. They're not the best noise canceling headphones, but they're the best sounding over-ear wireless headphones that have noise canceling. In the Sennheiser, you get 3 modes of noise cancellation, and oftentimes I do get a little bit of cabin pressure from wearing the Sennheiser Momentum Wireless 3s. I do get a little bit of cabin pressure from their active noise canceling, but their noise canceling does enough. And when I say enough, they cancel out just enough sound for you to kind of separate yourself from your environment. But if you're buying the Sennheisers, you're not buying them for noise canceling. You're buying them because they sound amazing. Both of these headphones do have what you would call an ambient mode or a transparency mode. So remember I said the Sonys were class leading in active noise cancellation? Well, if the Sonys are class leading in noise cancellation, the Sennheisers have to be class leading in their transparency mode. These are the cleanest and clearest sounding microphones. When I turn on the transparency mode, it's ridiculous. It's like I'm hearing my voice as if I had nothing on my head covering my ears. They're so clean. The audio is so clean, it's so crisp, it's so clear. I can hold a full conversation with Sennheiser's transparency mode on with the headphones on my head. And it's unbelievable compared to the Sonys, but at the end of the day, I would always prefer to take the Sonys off if I did need to speak, or if I did need to hear out for any noise. But the Sennheisers, I can keep them on and turn on the transparency mode, and it's as if I have nothing from hearing my outside environment. Sennheiser Momentum Wireless 3s are as natural as transparency mode or ambient modes get on the market.
Okay, so this is a quick audio sample of the Sony WH-1000XM4s. Just a quick audio sample. Let me know what you guys think on how the microphones sound on the Sony WH-1000XM4s. Okay, and this is another audio sample of the Sennheiser Momentum Wireless 3s. Please let me know, what do you guys think? How does the audio from the microphone sound on the Sennheiser Momentum Wireless 3s?
So I'm not someone to beat around the bush. If a headphone's better, I'll tell you that it's better. If you're someone that's looking for noise canceling, go with the Sonys. If you're looking for sound quality, taking phone calls, go with the Sennheisers. If you're all about fit and comfort like I am, go with the Sonys. If you're all about durability, I'd say go with the Sonys. If you want something that's a little bit out there, that looks a bit more premium, go with the Sennheisers. If you want something a little bit low key, go with the Sonys. So this is my comparison review between the Sony WH-1000XM4s and the Sennheiser Momentum Wireless 3s. Questions and concerns in the comments section. And again, my name is Dave. Over and out.